Welcome to the fourth online activity, which is a case study of maths. So to complete this task, please open the folder called Higher Order Language and the folder called Intervention for Maths, not the one with the answers. The answers are all provided there for you to compare with. So you can have a look through the file and work through the tasks, but just as a brief intro, you're given some information about maths, medical history, IQ, language history and so forth, and then opportunities for you to think about what types of service delivery you would provide and what intervention targets you'd like to improve on. So please just start with those 3 slides first, and then you can move on to getting a little bit more specific. So it does ask you to think about the semantic targets and how you might build his lexical development. It then gives you some ideas for consulting and collaborating with the wider community for Max's language difficulties. So with both of these 2 points, please think of some sub-points of how you might achieve those aims. And then there's a section on how you might provide support to Max's parents. So this is an activity you can work on your own or with others. And there is a file identical but with some answers in there for comparison. Please note that the answers aren't absolute, they're one view. I imagine that you'll find some overlap, but you might also have come up with some really novel ideas as well. Once again, please use the forum for any queries that you have about this case. The only other thing I'd like you to think about doing is having a look at the language for learning. I've got the secondary level one up here. I'll just bring up the primary one. So the language for learning checklist for language difficulties at primary. Both of these are useful resources. I would suggest that you have a go at thinking about how you might complete this for Max. You can see that it's broken into areas such as behaviour, verbal memory, comprehension, expressive language storytelling, which is more to do with narrative, word retrieval, social communication, saying complex words, which is much more focused on articulation. So it's across a range of areas of speech and language. It was developed by Untitled. It's supposed to be freely available. I've checked into that and can't find anything to the contrary. But it's a neat checklist that you might like if you're going out to screen children, or you might like to consider using it with any of your clinical educators, of course with their approval. With the secondary one, I'd also think about having a trial of this in regards to Sean from your case, and also any of the children or adolescents that you see on the channel that I've uploaded for you. Thank you.